Hi, I'm Tony Christopher, and this is your UFX Markets Week in Review. Today we will cover some of the major events of the past week and discuss how they impact the global currency markets. The US dollar increased the most since September versus the euro as investors sought refuge after US job growth fell short of forecasts. US Labor Department figures indicated that USA payrolls rose 80,000 last month after a 77,000 increase in May, although economists had projected a 100,000 gain. The unemployment rate in the USA held at 8.2%. The US dollar climbed earlier in the week on refuge demand after a gauge indicated that US manufacturing shrank in June for the first time in almost 3 years. The Institute for Supply Management's US Factory Index decreased to 49.7 from 53.5 in May, which is its lowest level since July 2009. The European Central Bank warned that the European economy is still facing risks, and there is increased concern that the ECB cut in interest rates to record lows will not be sufficient to stem the debt crisis in the Eurozone. There is also increased speculation that the Federal Reserve may take more steps to boost growth, including a third round of debt purchases under quantitative easing. The euro was last seen trading at the level of 1.2284 against the US dollar, which is a decrease of minus 0.85%. The Canadian dollar weakened against the US dollar after American employers hired fewer workers than forecast in June, indicating little progress in reducing unemployment in the USA, Canada's largest trading partner. The Canadian dollar was trading at the level of 1.0192, which is an increase of 0.51%. The Australian dollar declined against the US dollar amid concern that the European Central Bank's cut in interest rates last week won't be enough to curb the region's debt crisis, decreasing demand for riskier assets. The Australian dollar was last trading at the level of 1.0210, which is a decrease of 0.74%. Crude oil declined after a report indicated that U.S. employers hired fewer workers than forecast in June, heightening concern that slower economic growth will reduce demand for crude oil. The managing director of International Monetary Fund, Christine Lagarde, stated that the International Monetary Fund will reduce its estimate for global growth this year. Crude oil was last seen trading at the level of 84.45 a barrel, which is a decrease of minus 3.18%. The gold price declined last week as a rebound in the US dollar is diminishing the appeal of the precious metal as an investment alternative. Gold was last trading at the level of $1,583.14 an ounce, which is a decrease of minus 1.32%. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I hope you've enjoyed this week's review and you'll join us next week. Until then, be sure to visit us at ufxmarkets.com for all your online trading needs. For UFX Markets, I'm Tony Christopher. Good luck and happy trading.